And ready, set, action. Move, move, move. Go, go, go. 1, Armani suits and run. 2, Air Jordan shoes for you. 3, linen shirts for free. 4, cashmere sweaters out the door. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Hey, what is up? So for this video, I actually want to talk about a very cryptic and interesting teaser that was released following the end of the previous episode for this upcoming episode 10 entitled Nippy. Now, title aside, where this is the first episode in the entire 6th season that does not go with the theme of something and something, in my opinion, likely to do with the fact that Jimmy and Kim are no longer a couple. Not to mention the fact that based on how the last episode of Fun and Games ended, we are now entering, for all intents and purposes, the Breaking Bad timeline aspect of this final 6th season of Better Call Saul. And maybe that is why we see the title theme change as well. But title aside here, I now want to discuss this very peculiar teaser that has a lot of fans online speculating what the meaning behind this teaser may be. So to get right into it here and to make sure we don't bury the lead, to be completely honest with you, I absolutely have no idea what is going on in this teaser. Now, based on Saul Goodman's dialogue, based on my initial watch, I did consider that maybe he's doing a commercial of some kind, just based on his 1, 2, 3 action moniker that he says in this teaser, akin to the many commercials that he's filmed over the course of Better Call Saul and the commercials that we saw completed in the plot of Breaking Bad.
Hi, I'm Saul Goodman. Did you know that you have rights? The Constitution says you do, and so do I. I believe that until proven guilty, every man, woman, and child in this country is innocent. And that's why I fight for you, Albuquerque!
But again, we can also see this location here in the black and white setting of a shopping mall, what appears to be a department store, where Saul is saying all of these products that he's listing here in this teaser are for free in some capacity. Now again, while I could literally sit here and speculate all day long what the meaning is behind this teaser or what exactly is going on here in this teaser, I instead want to talk about how this teaser really sets us up to see the character Saul Goodman in the plot of season 6 of Better Call Saul that much more resembles the character we first saw in the plot of Breaking Bad. Because while at the end of the previous episode entitled Fun and Games, we saw a little bit of Saul Goodman's personality on display, i.e. his ostentatious lifestyle, his unbelievably opulent, eccentric house, his personal life choices of having meaningless sexual liaisons with prostitutes. While we saw that aspect of this tease to us, we have yet to see the quote-unquote criminal lawyer that Jesse Pinkman outwardly told Walter White that Saul Goodman was when we first met his character all the way back in season 2 of Breaking Bad in the episode entitled Better Call Saul.
Seriously, when the going gets tough, you don't want a criminal lawyer, right? You want a criminal lawyer.
So while it was really cool to see the first glimpse into this timeline jump that we saw at the end of this episode and a brief glimpse into the personality of Saul Goodman, this teaser, irrespective of what's going on here, makes me extremely excited to finally see the backstory of Saul Goodman being this criminal lawyer who likely worked doing these illicit things for several years prior to him meeting up with Walt and Jesse all the way down in 2008 in season 2 of Breaking Bad. And interestingly, that being said, this date here of when this time jump takes place is actually extremely crucial to Walter White and Jesse Pinkman's reemergence in this universe that is likely going to happen in this upcoming episode if you read into all of the rumors that are circulating about this upcoming 10th episode of season 6. And while I discussed yesterday in my live stream review of episode 609 that we saw a close-up shot of Saul Goodman's license plate with his license plate registration date expiration being November of 05, making me think that we're currently in sometime in mid-2005, about 1 year following Jimmy and Kim breaking up in June of 2004 in the previous episode. At the same time, fans of this show pointed out to me on my live stream that a very short 1 or 2 second shot of Saul Goodman's handicap placard displayed to us that this handicap placard expires on November 20th, 2008. And while as the recording of this video, there's been no official confirmation on when exactly this time jump takes place in the timeline of Better Call Saul, just based on me hearing that handicap placards can be valid for several years, in my opinion, just based on this very meticulous close-up shot of Saul Goodman's license plate, I have to say that we are likely sometime in mid-2005, which of course is extremely crucial in respect to Walter White appearing in the plot of Season 6 of Better Call Saul, because as I discussed in depth in many previous videos surrounding the potential appearance of Walter White and Jesse Pinkman in this upcoming season, Walter White was in no way affiliated with the Albuquerque criminal underworld until his 50th birthday all the way in September of 2008. So if we are in the year 2005, this is definitely something to consider in respect to Walter White maybe appearing in this upcoming 10th episode of Season 6 of Better Call Saul. Of course, at the same time, due to the fact that it was absolutely implied to us that Jesse Pinkman was well-versed in this world well prior to him teaming up with Walter White in the year 2008, it is absolutely possible that Jesse Pinkman could appear in some capacity in the next episode of Season 6 of Better Call Saul, especially now with us now being officially in the Breaking Bad timeline. This, of course, definitely opens up the door to Jesse Pinkman's former meth cook partner, Emilio Koyama, appearing in this upcoming episode as well, who was a client of Saul Goodman. I discussed this plot in more depth in a previous video that I will link in the description.
Okay, this dude got Emilio off like twice. Okay, both times they had him dead to rights, yo, and then poof. Dude's like Houdini.
So yeah, like I said, there's really no way in knowing what exactly the creators of Better Call Saul were trying to tease to us in this upcoming teaser. And in the grand scheme of things, I actually really like this because due to the fact that there are only 4 episodes left of the series, I definitely don't think they're trying to give away too much in the form of teasers prior to every single remaining episode, with this teaser specifically being the most cryptic of any teaser that has been released in part 2 of Season 6 of Better Call Saul. Additionally, this teaser also reminds me that even though there's so little on-screen time left in this series for all intents and purposes, with there only being 4 episodes left, at the same time, there's still so much story left to tell, which I absolutely cannot wait to see begin to be displayed to us next week when we finally get to see Better Call Saul take place in the Breaking Bad timeline. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, I really would appreciate it if you subscribe to this channel. Support would really mean a lot. And as always, my name is Anton Jackson. Thank you again so much for watching this video.